don't you sort of think you're reaping what you sow a little bit? I mean, it's literally always a 40-month chatter. First of all, that was a 6-month chatter. These are the people you created, homie. The chickens are coming home to roost.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, I don't know. He kind of got you there, didn't he?
Ooh, actually, funny enough. Ooh. That was an excellent example of a one guy right there, too. Bingo. To have your entire argument, worldview, or emotional reaction undermined or dismissed because of a single example, usually one guy that disproves or contradicts your point. Bam. Bingo. On the money. Hey, dog, that was a 40-month chatter. Didn't you cultivate these type of bulls? So, like, if you don't like dealing with them, why did you bring these type of heads into your audience? That's a grand question, chatter. I wonder what he'll say. But I guarantee you, it'll probably be something along the lines of deny, deflect, counterattack. And you shouldn't be surprised when it rolls through. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, we got some more Crashout Spurg Out Meltdowns happening out in the EHDIA Plus Cinematic Universe. And you know in specific, Hasan! Also, Kaceytron, she's still melting down apparently, but you know, our main man, Mr. Piker. Yeah, we already know Hasan is having another Crashout Spurg Out Meltdown, apparently because one of his subs one-guyed him again. Who's surprised by this? Absolutely no one. So he proceeded to go on a super long rant, crashing out. Apparently, again, he hates the woke heads, bro. He hates the left. He hates a lot of things these days. You saw that one rant after the collar gate, John. But yeah, seriously now, of course, is anyone surprised Hasan is having another meltdown? Absolutely not. Again, the one guy for him is a constant, boy. That's the most frequent basis we've ever seen for that. But anyway, sidebar now, you know we're going to get into that jazz. For Kaceytron, apparently she's still melting down, and you know what I'm saying? Sparking out, crashing out, melting, like we said. Because obviously, you know, the lawsuit. If you had seen a couple of days ago, you know, on the Daily Slops, Kaceytron had dropped another little, I don't know, just victim complex cry bully. Little John pointing out how she tried to settle with Ethan and all that. And obviously, she got Zella backlash because, yeah, ain't nobody hearing the victim complex cry bully when, again, you put yourself in a situation to, again, be sued. And to that, the antagonizing didn't help. As well as you already know, she's sitting there talking about the incels. You know what I'm saying? The Roach King, Asmon, Gold, heads like that. So, the casual still. So let's not waste any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan and Kaceytron have done this time. Like we said in the intro, you already know, baby. Shout out, should love what Becca says, one of our glorious Slop Kings out in the Daily Slops. You already know, gangster. Why not? Hasan has officially given up. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG of the video, down description, first link, sure to love it, of course. Becca's ass. We don't got no time to waste, gang. Let's get right into it. Facts.
I hate the woke! I hate the left! How can I be okay? I hate all of you!
Welcome back to a series so rich, even Mr. Monopoly subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is crying over his horrible PR, still salty that he didn't win QT Cinderella Streamer Awards. He says he'll never win an award
Oh, he's still pressed over this, Joe?
in his life again because of Israel. He's claiming he's
It was the Mossad.
simply too honest for his own good. Delusional. He's gone on a 12-minute non-stop legendary crash out for
One guide.
the ages where he's calling out a subscriber for being too woke. He says he can't stand the purity checks and is giving up on socialism
The purity testing, virtue signaling, and moral grandstanding. Oh boy, can I not stand it either.
and communism. He then pulls up their chat logs and goes absolutely ballistic on them. The chatter rage baits him further, saying he's crashing out because he's too sensitive. He's once again crying about me, calling me a brain-breaking, thought-terminating
Becca's ass.
slop tuber. Rank number 1 loser, Kaceytron, continues her non-stop cry session. This time complaining about Asmon and calling everybody right-wing bots. Asmon responds
Not surprised.
exposing her past and how she hates him because he dated her more attractive competition streamer. Subscribe or you cry all day, every day, like Sir Diddles Piker the Third.
The third.
Yoko!
Ooh, got him.
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. And boy, those clips never getting lived down. That's tough. Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, we're back with our daily Hasan Crashout. Favorite part of my day, honestly. Here he talks about still being salty over the QT Cinderella Streamer Awards and the fact that he didn't get a nomination. Hasan talks about never winning a Streamer Award again and needing charitability.
Oh yeah, we had seen some of this on the Hero Hate video yesterday, bruh. Hasan needing charitability, hilarious.
You are just too brand friendly. Yeah, I'm so brand friendly that I know for a fact that I will never win another, like, you know, Streamer of the Year award for the rest of my life post October 7, 2023. Going
Yeah, I'm glad you know it.
from being invited to every single one, and I don't even mean like a Cutie Cinderellas. I'm talking about all of the other ones. Being invited and being recognized in every single one, even though I'm the third most watched Twitch streamer in North America this year, I will never, ever for the rest of my life be invited to any of those events or institutions ever again.
Hasan, can I ask you about your rhetoric, ideologies, and your opinions? That was maybe the reason why.
Since October 7th, 2023. I'm so brand friendly that I got blacklisted by AT&T and numerous large corporations.
But why is that, Hasan? You're acting like these things happen without reason. Like, I feel like they had a reason to be blackballing you, you know what I'm saying, to not want you on their sponsored content, sponsored events and junk like that. So why is that?
Anyway, aren't you getting one in Ireland next week? Yeah, but that's different. Yeah, speaking of which, I am going to Ireland next week. I talked to the boys, the Kneecap boys. I'm gonna be hanging out with them. That's really fun, and I'm very excited about that.
Right, never winning a Streamer Awards again. I mean, okay, who actually cares? This man is such an
And that's the next thing. I'm like, bruh, oh my god, it's the end of the world, bro. I'm not gonna win my Twitch LA Hugbox Friendship Award. Like, bro, what are we sitting here doing, gang? Like, and he was molding over XQC about this job, bro. AT&T, they didn't blackball XQC, and he was streaming with the president, bro. He was streaming with Trumpy, like.
absolute narcissist. Why do you give a shit about random dumbass award shows put on by your friends? I guess he wants approval for them or something, but he's really got to be the most miserable
You already got it. They all, again, glazing him up, hefty.
millionaire on the planet.
Chilling for him, running defense for him. Like, come on, you already got it.
Because why don't you just enjoy your Hollywood mansion and your Dog Zapper 9000? I feel like that's enough to make a supervillain happy, but apparently he just needs the approval of everybody in the world. They need to worship us on here. And also, might I say, Kaya looks particularly depressed
I mean, there it is, their God's Daddy King.
today. I don't know if you've been up in the voltage since your crash outs, but it's
Shock.
a possibility. Also, dude, there's just no way he's blaming it on October 7 in Israel again, bro. It's in my walls. It's in my cereal. Oh my god, it's all Israel's fault. And people only hate him because he's anti-Israel. No, Hasan, for the 5,000th time, it's because you thunderbolt your dog and you
Colleague
glaze terrorists more
U.S. designated terrorist organizations, Hamas, Hezbollah, and of course the Houthis, which you think deserve a Nobel Peace Prize.
than Dunkin' Donuts glazes their donuts. Then he talks about why he's mad and how honest he is.
But the Ireland thing is different. That's like a humanitarian award. That's totally different. I need charitability from people that are in the margins, right? Because I have to convince them. Because I'm oftentimes
You literally said it yesterday again. You want charitability, yet you share none of that charitability with anyone, especially anyone you're biased to, like feeling negative against. Like, what are we sitting here talking about?
explaining things from a perspective
You quite literally are the buzzwordinism guy. Like, yo, you slander, defame people every single day.
that they never heard before. The reality of the matter is when people have a negative association with me because they've been like geared towards clips that they've seen online and all this other stuff, like they don't actually approach what I have to say in a charitable manner.
Hasan, do you still feel like the Houthis deserve a Nobel Peace Prize?
So the
Does Hezbollah still have your favorite flag?
extent to which I care about
Would you still be inclined to donate your tax dollars directly to Hamas?
like collaborations or industry specific events that
If you can answer those questions, I mean, maybe you might get some answers on why, yeah, man, these clips are really ruining my optics, bro. These people are getting fed these clips and it's just ruining my charitability towards me, or ruining their charitability towards me. I'm like, yeah. Have you seen your rhetoric in them?
normalize my existence in this space. That's what I care about. Why are you giving your ops tips by breaking down your motivations like this? Do you think it just doesn't matter? They'll do it anyway? Yes, they will never stop. They'll continue doing it, and I'll continue doing what I'm doing. So it doesn't really matter.
Excellent. I love content. Hey, man, the CDST could go on forever. Truly. I ask it all the time. What level's y'all barn? Because the farming ensues. I'm like, Hasan, hey, man, if you're going to be printing content, brother, I'm here for it, gang.
I have a policy of honesty no matter.
This shit blew the fuck out of me, bro. Like, this shit is, bro. Hasan, this is straight lies. This shit is straight cap. You took that honesty, gave that shit straight BTA, belt to ass. You was whooping that shit, bro. Are you dead ass serious? Again, gang, honesty's your best policy. Too bad you be telling too many damn lies. That's tough, man. You gotta start, well, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, you shouldn't lie on, you know, honesty is your best policy because you're already lying on your policies, but you lie for a living. You are literally definitively a grifter.
Or what?
Okay, come on. Now you're rage baiting. No. I refuse to believe this. He is specifically rage baiting me, I feel like. There's no way this man just said, I have a policy of honesty.
Yeah, now that shit, I was going into a whole frenzy. Like, if you seen the actually, fun enough, hold on, I could just show the video from yesterday real quick. That John, I was like, yo, brother, what the fuck is Hasan talking about? Like, he's actually a liar. All right.
There's stuff like they don't actually approach what I have to say in a charitable manner.
That is so. When the do you do that for anyone else? We're yet to see it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Like, brother, let's not pretend like you're not on the deny, deflect, counterattack, casual. Immediately, bro, you're on the 5 stats timing, pathological liar, victim complex, cry bully, always play plausible deniability, never take accountability. 5 stats. Hasan's maxed out in them all. 50 out of 10 in all of them. Your diversion tactics, them Johns you got from Destiny. Casual. We know he was the Destiny G-boy. So is Denims. Bro, I'm not trying to hear this, John. Bro, of course he would go for victim complex cry bully. Do I? Every time. You know he's gonna farm that sympathy. I expect anything else from him? Absolutely not. Son? No. Everybody to show me more charitability. Oh yeah, just like those people need to start critically thinking. 2 things you do not do! To this day! To this day! Jesus Christ, are you insufferable, Hasan? He is. Anyway, yeah. Not going for this.
Hasan Piker, the most honest person on the planet. Dude, I gotta print that quote and frame it on my wall. Hasan Piker, I have a policy of honesty. It's no longer opposite day, bro. That was a long time ago. I don't know what you're doing here. You're giving me too much ammo. Also, please tell me I heard that wrong. Did this reject just say that he's winning a humanitarian award? Hello? Excuse me? For what? For only shocking animals?
I was about to say a word. For being a dog shocker? Excellent.
Not shocking humans as well? And you get an award for that? And I feel like even that's doubtful considering the way Jellywig and iDubbbz act around you. You'd think they have the shock collar on, right? Whoever made that award needs to be fired ASAP. Tectone responds, I've never seen a millionaire be more miserable in my life. Literally any other person in the history of the planet, if you put them in Hasan Piker's position, they would be retiring and having the time of their life. Instead, he chooses to be like this. Nuck says,
Yep, to get one guide every single day, every single 5 minutes that goes past.
after years of Hasan Piker denying the October 7 atrocities, he finally acknowledges the real victim, himself, every single time. Maybe just stop supporting terrorists and stop talking about Israel 24/7 and maybe treat your dog like an actual dog and don't shock her. Oh, and maybe don't make sexual passes at the host of the show. That too, we cannot forget
That's crass.
that because that was crass.
And he came in and he said, you can see my dick in this. And I said, Hasan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
That's crass.
Let's up those numbers!
Truly upping those jelly numbers. Tell ya.
Taylor Lorenz literally shoehorned him into some top influencer list this year. He's
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, where it was either he was 7 and Mr. Beast was 8 or the vice versa of that. But either way, Hasan Piker in terms of influencer, yeah, better get to that in terms of influencing. Next to Mr. Beast, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
actually such a spoiled crybaby. Dude, that list was so ridiculous. They put Hasan Piker
Oh.
right next to Mr. Beast
Damn, on the fucking money.
in terms of
Like legitimately.
people who are influential. Are you kidding me? There's like 1 billion people between Hasan and Mr. Beast. In fact, I am above Hasan considering YouTube views. I don't know. Buddy is not on that level no matter how wet Taylor Lorenz is.
Unreasonably good looking and like
Oh,
cool and dress
Tell me about it.
is cool.
tell me about it.
Saying to
I'm telling you, bro. I know all these clips like the back of my shit, bro. Come on.
Hasan blacklisted for his stainless principles. Surely not for the gleeful takes that America deserved 9/11 or his
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
I miss mine. That's a new one. Wishing PTSD on troops or feigning innocence over blatant animal abuse. Oh no, it's because of his policy of honesty that he was blacklisted. He was too honest. They call him Gandhi. He craves adoration, literally Homelander. Moving on to the most legendary
Definitely should have been instead of Superman.
Hasan Crashout in existence. 12 straight minutes of utter meltdown. This is cinema, okay? Hasan crashes out at a chatter for being too
It's peak.
woke. I hate the woke. 12 minutes, oh lord.
Damn.
Right, here's the chatter. Celestial Praxis. We get it, you don't understand black people. This ain't the argument you think it is. Your understanding of white supremacy is so juvenile, it's infuriating. And this sent him into the stratosphere.
Your understanding of white supremacy is so juvenile, it's infuriating. It's because
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Don't show that clip to Taylor Lorenz, bruh. She might start flicking her bead. Chill. Hasan moaning and shit.
I am a white supremacist. I'm moving to the white supremacist town, okay? That's why. I'm a white supremacist. I'm white, okay? I'm white. I'm a white man. I'm a cisgender, heterosexual white man.
Come on, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Once more. Actually, let me casually move myself out of the way real quick for some of the heads. Can I introduce you to a term known as Schrodinger's Turk, where Hasan will change his race at will every time? Yeah, again, Hasan, I'm a white man, bro. Gang, are you ever gonna stop mighty morphing, shapeshifting? Ever? Nah. You're not. Oh, man.
You got me. You caught me. Okay? You caught me because I want these white enclaves to survive and exist so we can have sundown towns and finally restore the white caliphate. You fucking got me, dude. It starts with the implicit biases. It starts with the blind spots. Despite the fucking tens of thousands of hours poured over critically examining white supremacy and how it manifests in every orifice of American society, you, chatter, you caught me! It was actually my privileged blind spot that you identified, and now the mask is slipping.
I see a nigga in there pop off, gang. Boy, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh shit. I literally called what that nigga was about to say.
Oh my god. This is amazing. This might have made my entire year. This is the greatest thing I've ever witnessed. I know he has like an unhinged meltdown every day, but this one's truly special. So first off, dude called him a white supremacist.
You got me.
First off, clip it and ship it. We got him, boys. Second off, this is what happens when you pander to these psycho, extra, ultra woke communities where you get increasingly high standards, and then you're
It's the purity testing Olympics and all of you niggas were going for gold. And you're mad. On the process of going for gold, you realize the niggas that you were trying to show this medal to, bro, that you were trying to shine ear to ear for, bro. Yeah, these niggas are insufferable. But hey, man, this is the audience. You cultivated the echo chamber. You built. So you can't be mad, Hasan. These ya niggas. Your G-boys, your pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids. Factual. But yeah, bro, again, like, it's just the purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, bro. And, like, all these heads again are trying to seem like the most self-righteous, the most, like, moralizing, bro. Like, come on. This is the gen you're gonna end up with, bro.
you're just not woke enough for them, right? Despite doing all this bullshit and constantly pandering every single day, you still get called out by them, by the very community that you wanted to appeal to. And now you're reaping what you sow, and it's absolutely wonderful. And once again, reminder, this is not a troll. This is a 6-month subscriber. His community, day by day, is eating him alive. It is cinema. Then he's
I'm saying it was a 33-month sub, the 47-month sub, the 51-month sub, the 81-month sub. Like, these are your heads, Hasan. Once more. And again, didn't you say, bro, it was the heads that have been in the community the longest you hate? You hate socialism? You hate these woke heads? Ah, I feel that. Very interesting.
says that he absolutely hates
Why are they still giving you $6 a month? If you feel like that. Man, hell if I know either. Like,
woke people. Buddy, have you looked in a mirror?
God damn, dude. You're so fucking stupid. What is this like? Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. I can't even crack jokes at the expense of a bunch of inbred white douchebags that decided to fucking try and build
aren't you white?
a failed white supremacist enclave in the middle of fucking nowhere where they're in self-exile without a bunch of chatter saying that I'm actually blinded by white supremacist values. How can chatter saying that I'm actually blinded by white supremacist values?
Yo, what's up, my nigga? Deadass, like, yo, you gotta stop letting yourself get one guide, bro. Like, holy fuck, yo, this shit really got you sent. And I'm not gonna lie, you 100% deserve this shit, brother. Again, this is what the fuck happens when, one, you pander to this dumbass audience of actually just crazy woke balls. I'm not gonna lie. Two to that, bro, again, your rhetoric and ideologies, bro. Again, with this crazy ass extremist radical shit you've been saying, again, you cultivated these type of bulls who, think that shit is cool. At least if they can make that discernment, you know, discrepancy between, you know, your ideologies, your rhetoric, your opinions, and how that shit makes you look like directly a fucking tanky. Or yeah, they're still on a timing of, oh yeah, man, that Hasan guy, he looks really good. I think I fucking, I'm gonna follow him, bro. This is what you did, Hasan. This is what you did. Maybe you should have cultivated a better audience, gang. But you didn't do that.
And now them stupid actions have the stupidest of consequences.
How can I be okay? I hate all of you. I hate
I'm sure you do, Hasan.
the woke. I hate woke. I hate the left. I hate the woke.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be my favorite episode ever, dude. This guy has completely lost it. I can literally see steam coming out of his tiny,
Yo, gang looking like Joko, bro.
tiny microscopic head. I hate the woke. I hate the left. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I mean, literally the most miserable guy in existence, bro. Literally anybody could have a Biker's life and learn to enjoy it. You know, leave the internet, stop being a psycho, just enjoy your millions of dollars, retire, have a wonderful life. But no, he chooses this. He chooses this life of utter.
And man, and this is what happens, bro. Again, Hasan, maybe to mitigate this, you should stop streaming as much, especially when, you know what I'm saying, having a 9 to 5, bro. Forget all that. Streaming truly is harder than your 9 to 5, especially when it's so socially draining. I feel like that shit's draining you, gang. That break is imminent, isn't it?
Patheticness, because he has this desperate need to be seen as like this messiah, to be seen as this intelligent
Or is the God Zaddy King?
political commentator, a goal that he will never accomplish in his entire life ever. I mean, even if you're a Hasan fan, you cannot deny the Crashout gets worse every single time. I feel like at this point, his own subs might be rage baiting him, because, I mean, if I followed a person...
I mean, if you look and see all these guys that are one-guying him, most of the time, they are his subs. As I'm saying, we had this guy, which is a 6-month sub, the 33-month sub, again, a 57-month sub, or I think I said 51, it was 57, 81-month sub, that was real, I remember that, that shit was insane. Like, yo, these are actually, like, his audience, like, I'm not gonna cap. I keep telling you, this is like the same John and Collargate. Some heads fucking love Hasan Piker when it glaze up this nigga cock, all that shit, bro, gargle the nigga ball sack. But then some heads, of course, love their animals, you know what I mean? Love your dogs, cats, whatever animals you may have. To that, some people love their animals more than Hasan Piker. Some people have values, stand on their values, and are really solid on them Johns more than, which I feel like everybody should be solid on their values because again, they're yours. More than, you know, they can appreciate the values of Hasan Piker. Like, yeah, bro, sometimes niggas got more important shit, Hasan. So yeah, this shit is backfiring. They realize, maybe I got some more important values or things to me than you. But honestly, I don't believe that shit for any of them G-boys. They'll still be getting on their knees to give you $6 a month. Fucking pathetic. Again, that's why they're called subhuman homunculoids.
That was so thin-skinned and had a meltdown over everything that it would just be entertaining. I would purposely be rage baiting them, which is kind of what's happening to Hasan here. So then he says that he's giving up on socialism and communism.
We will never achieve anything. We will never build communism, socialism, any sort of progress whatsoever. It's never going to happen. It's
I'm glad you know.
never going to happen. It's not happening anytime soon, regardless. But we're not even...
I'm really glad you know. So if that's the case and socialism and communism isn't coming around anytime soon, why the fuck are people sitting here listening to you, bro? It's about this socialist policy, socialist politics. And I question that too, because again, there's very much differences in socialism. There's base level democratic socialism and then authoritarian socialism / communism, which I think that's what you support. But even sidebarring that, again, if you don't think this shit's gonna get around anytime soon, why the fuck would heads be sending you cheese? You're talking about you gonna get these niggas free healthcare. That's smelling, sounding, all the fucking 5 senses like bullshit to me. Like, bro, fuck. G-boys, again, you just said shit that, like every time you could poke holes in, bro. Every time you could find hypocrisy. And they're still eating it up!
building even a modest expansion of social safety nets, okay? Because this kind of mentality is just cancer at the heart of any kind of fucking coalition building, any kind of movement building. You can't even fucking make a couple jokes without people being like, whoa, it's unprivileged.
Well, god damn it, dumbass. Look who the fuck you pandered to. That may be the problem there.
Blind spot, and now I'm crashing out because I'm a white supremacist. Okay, just get the
Man, Hasan, like sometimes, bro, I'm not gonna lie. And your G-boys already be talking about you be getting clip chimped and shit like that. Sometimes you just gotta not say shit.
fucking ball rolling ahead of time. Make some fucking TikToks, chatters. It's time. Let's go. Hasan consistently dropping the ball on black issues. He needs to stop talking about black issues.
Maybe you should. If you're dropping the ball on them shits, maybe you shouldn't talk about it. This is the thing. Like this is an obvious thing we talk about in the CDST all the time. Yeah, if you feel as though you have no knowledge in something, or you know for damn sure you have no knowledge on that boy, why the fuck are you speaking on it? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
It's just like you're centering your entire worldview around being a fucking smarmy douchebag. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, no way, bro said he's giving up on communism. No, Hasan, that's your life's work. Oh my god.
Quite literally.
You were glazing the USSR the other day. You jack off to
I'm
Stalin
about to say, don't forget about China.
in your sleep, and now you're like, oh no, no communism now. I mean, this is the audience you fostered, dude. If you give up, how...
Honestly, I'm like, bro, this is the audience you cultivated, gang. You can't be pressed.
will I pay for my great-great-great-grandkids' tuition? Think about me, Hasan. Think about what I will do. What a selfish person. But honestly, he's completely right. I'm actually going to defend him here because it is impossible to make any progress when your community literally shits on you for the smallest of jokes, right? And he deserves this because this is what he's built.
I'm like, yeah, this is the echo chamber he built. This is the niggas he pandered to. How the fuck you gonna be mad? You made this audience, gang. Maybe you should have had better values and shit like that, bro. So that heads, again, when they watch you and want to continue watching you and you start building that fan base, you know what I'm saying, that core community, yeah, they intrinsically would have better values. But yours are shit and now theirs are worse. So what nigga can he be mad at? Himself.
And he has encouraged this behavior in order to further his rabid psychopathic community and weaponize it against other people. And now
Bingo.
that it's being used against him and he can't control the beast that he's made, he has a problem with it, right? He finally...
Now it's the victim complex. Now it's the cry bully. Well, heads won't listen to me. Heads won't give me any charitability. Y'all know honesty is my best policy, nigga. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that goddamn deflection, needless to say how that shit is just the best example to show how you're a pathological liar, because honesty is not even a policy I think you've ever thought of in your life. But like, again, I don't know how he could be mad at this type of shit happening, bro, when the purity testing Olympics is happening, when he's the motherfucker who set up the event.
he realized, oh shit, my community is absolutely nuts, right? Even a couple episodes, he had the realization that, oh, Burnt Peanut
Oh yeah, because they started calling Burt Peanut a fascist. I remember
streamer
that.
doesn't want to associate with me because my chat immediately starts calling him a fascist
Bingo.
because he made a shot caller joke.
Do not play with him. He's a fucking fascist. I highly doubt that he is a fascist. And obviously,
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yo, Hasan was really using his like actual one brain cell that he has left. He was using that boy this day. I was like, yo, not only did he say this, but he actually admitted that, like, yeah, bro, his fucking G-boys, yeah, man, y'all might be part of the reason why this nigga not getting no collabs and shit. Because just like him, the buzzwordism is hefty.
if you're like a normal content creator, why in the ever loving would you ever want to be around someone like myself whose community instantly goes, that's a white supremacist, racist, fascist?
But
I gotta give it to you, son. We could be charitable since nobody gives you charity. Like, gives you no charitable Jones, even though, again, most heads do. You just don't at all to them. But anyway, like, yeah, I could give it to him. He might have actually used his brain here, because boy, was all of that true.
I'll say the chatter was definitely right that Hasan does not give a shit about black issues. I don't know why he keeps insisting he's a white supremacist, even as a joke, buddy. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, why is he still saying this? I'm like, bro, he's the guy that complains about getting clipped. His G-boys complain about that shit, and you're saying and still doing shit that will get you clipped.
Got the soundbite already. We don't need it anymore, buddy. We believe you. We believe you. All right, don't need to convince us. So then he pulls up their chat logs and just goes ballistic, bro. This is the longest crash out I've seen.
We're getting to a goddamn point where if people want to fucking be white supremacists, they can openly say it. You won't achieve shit because you're not an organization. You have no idea about movement building. You've clearly never been a part of movement. You, whatever movement you're a part of.
Oh my God, gang, stop giving this nigga attention. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're just making it worse.
You are destroying. Okay, whatever fucking movement you have actually been a part of, you are actively undermining and destroying. You literally are born with a copy of the fucking CIA disruption manual. You, chatter. You. I am not a movement, exactly. But even though I'm not a movement and an entertainer nonetheless, you still treat...
Wouldn't you be part of like the socialist movement? Again, like what?
this as though it is yet another opportunity for COINTELPRO. And it's not that you're getting paid by the fucking CIA. You're just doing it for fun because you're a
Hasan, please, I don't want to hear some fucking like glup shitto on the internet doing some shit for fun. The last person I need to hear that from is from you, especially when the main talking topic right now is your fucking G-boys and the niggas you pandered to. Cause by God, when I say that those fucking morons get on all fours on their fucking knees again to suck your dick to give you another $6 goddamn a month. Don't even get me started on the fucking snarkers. It's all for free 99. At least the Orbiters, Denims, like Frogan, these type of heads, I mean, they're not really making no type of cheese, but at least they could really pander to you, your audience, and actually build some shit for money and clout. But these niggas, for free 99, so I don't want to hear shit. This is a blatant hypocrisy, gang. Have you seen your own niggas, bro? They doing a lot of dick sucking for free.
fucking moron. You're a
Alright.
fucking moronic dipshit. Every single thing must be designed according to your own personal values. That's it. You're selfish. You're stupid.
Hasan Piker talking about someone else is selfish. Hilarious.
And even when something is irrelevant and unproductive and utterly for entertainment purposes, you can't.
Hasan, how selfless is it to shock your fucking dog for no reason because she took 2 steps off the bed? Can you explain that to me?
Fucking stop yourself. You have no charity. You have no grace. You're just a fucking narcissistic loser.
I think I know what I'm about to say. Reflection. Somebody hold up the mirror. Like, the fuck? Hasan, narcissistic loser? Damn. I think I've been seeing one for the past, I don't even fucking know how many goddamn days in a row we've been covering your dumb ass. But I've been seeing one too.
Okay, buddy. Now you were just describing yourself. Buddy ranted too long and he started projecting again like the Epson home cinema, all right? Premium projector, of course. And I just can't get over it. Hasan calling someone a narcissistic loser.
Absolutely mind-boggling, absolutely mind-melting. Like the narcissistic loser calls somebody else a narcissistic loser. Boy, is the pot calling the kettle black, man. It must be fucking 12 a.m. midnight.
I mean, come on. Now you're just tickling my toes, buddy. You know what? I'm actually surprised. This is actually growth for Hasan because at least he didn't pull out the gun this time.
Well, calm down, Hasan. Don't you dare pull out that 9. Yo, he gotta put away the mouse tool, man. We don't need that mouse tool right now.
At least he didn't start dancing around with the gun or whatever. This time he learned, oh, okay, I gotta use my words here. You know, I gotta use them very creatively.
I mean, he uses his words. I'll just say he doesn't use them very effectively. He definitely doesn't articulate himself in the best manner. Definitely doesn't carry himself with the best grace, if you know what I mean.
And I think I just realized that Hasan could actually be a decent streamer. If he legitimately wasn't politically brain-rotted, he's unintentionally hilarious. Like all these Crashouts, like obviously he's not trying to be funny, but you know, just looking at his content, it is hilarious in the way that he...
So, like, I mean, you could still... like, what I'm about to get into here, I don't want to spoil what I was saying. So, like, a locale? Like... So a locale, I'm like, literally, if Hasan didn't cover politics, bro, so these fucking G-boys are taking him serious, whatever, because he's just talking about politics, because I'll be damned if this nigga is a serious, like, a for real political commentator that actually, again, what do I be saying? Oh yeah, that is covering the politics and especially geopolitics and such so insightfully, bro, just so introspectively. Yeah, I'll be damned, bro, that's just some bullshittery, bro. But yeah. He'd be a locale. If there was no politics, Hasan Piker, bro. Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Bella Chow, Osama Bin Laden, Baby O, Houthi, Forensic Story, didn't happen, Hezbollah, Antifa, Piker, he'd be 1 trillion % a locale. I mean, what makes him not a locale right now? He wants to be taken seriously, yet anyone with 2 functioning brain cells knows. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking that Hasan guy seriously. I've been saying it, bro. Like, he fits the qualifications of a locale, and the only reason he's not is because these niggas, again, just keep sucking his dick blatantly.
He doesn't want, right? Literally one chatter manages to rage bait him into the stratosphere, bro. There's probably an alien from Mars watching the series right now, having a blast, and they're dying laughing. In fact, his name is Steve. Steve from Mars is watching, and he really enjoys you, Hasan. Real big fan of the series. So then the chatter clocks him. He says he's crashing out because he's sensitive and like a man baby, and he's kind of spot on.
And you behave like a little federal agent for free. You're catastrophizing. You really have no clue you were crashing out for a place of sensitivity? I'm not. I'm crashing out because I can't fucking stand losers like you. Okay? I can't stand it. And guess what? No one can. No one can stand you. No one.
Yo, this John's coming from Hasan Piker again. Nobody can stand you. Nobody can stand you, bro. People can't take you, bro. Nobody can take you. Oh my God, Hasan. Like, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about? I can't fucking stand the fact that we gotta come back here on the daily slops every day just to see you fucking have a crash out, spurg out meltdown, just to see you say some dumbass shit, just to see you glaze up those fucking terrorists, just to see you glaze up another fucking oppressive regime. What the fuck? Like, dude. The hypocrisy, Hasan. It's deafening.
You need to really stop behaving like this.
I agree. You should stop behaving like this as well.
Oh, the problem is you think you're doing progressive politics when in
Do you? Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how progressive you really are, considering, yeah, man, that pander you be doing to like minority groups, bro, like the LGBTQ plus, or like black people. Trying to be like, what was the John? Like, yeah, trying to pretend like you actually understand, Johns. Again, gang. We not hearing it.
In fact, what you are doing is being a fucking annoying woke scold. Your own.
Like you. Better yet, actually, like soy dubs.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
No.
Personal inability to understand context, nuance, whether someone is actually doing progressive politics, when in fact, what you are doing is being a fucking annoying woke scold. Your own personal inability to understand context, nuance, whether someone is actually joking or not.
Hasan, what the fuck? Bro, Hasan Piker, what the fuck are you talking about? You want to talk about niggas don't understand nuance context? Do you? What? Do you? This is baffling, bro. If you understand what context and nuance was, you wouldn't be slandering niggas, because you know what you would do? Go find the context to any potential controversies or some shit they're in, instead of just saying that, oh yeah, bro, they're a fucking rapist, bro. Generational familial rapist saying that shit, bro. Gotta go around just literally calling niggas pedophiles and bullshit. What the fuck, bro?
Is not actually doing praxis. You're not doing praxis. You're posting in a fucking Twitch chat. You goddamn loser. Remember, this all started because you had to argue that sundown towns are cool? You are a mentally deficient, absolute moron if you think I said sundown towns are cool. That is not a thing that I said. I actually never said that. You have to make up.
Hasan, you're arguing with this nigga. Nah, that shot just got me really crying, bro. He really arguing with this nigga for real, bro.
Are cool.
He getting into it with this nigga, bro. He really hot, bro. That shit.
That is not a thing that I said. I actually never said that. You have to make up what I said in order to justify your worldview, in order to justify your smarmy, annoying, narcissistic tendencies. This is what.
Nah, I definitely don't gotta do none of that shit, gang. I'm just gonna watch you say the ridiculous ass shit you be saying, watch you say the radical ass shit you be saying, and just sit there baffled like everybody else is, bro.
What I mean, stop masquerading as though there is a real point of contention that you're advocating for here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the person said you need therapy. Soy dubs, is that you? Coming.
Is none. You just want to be heard because you're a fucking loser and no one cares about your opinion.
Hasan, how do you do this? How do you perfectly describe yourself with zero?
I have no clue. I mean, it's kind of like the same way he described Soy Dubs when he was sitting in a cuck chair. I mean, 1-to-1 was literally bar for bar describing Soy Dubs' life, and now he's doing it for himself. I mean, hey, man, at least he's accurate on something, and that's niggas' downfalls. Again, including his own.
Zero self-awareness. No one can stand you. You think you're doing progressive politics. You're a mentally deficient moron. Yeah, that all sounds exactly like you, man. In fact, I'm not surprised considering this is a member of your community. This is just amazing. By the way, I went to Anime Festival Asia like a couple days ago and I met a few fans, and turns out my community is actually super cool and they love the Legendary series and they're actually pretty
The Legendary series. Diabolical.
awesome. Unlike Hasan fans right here who think he's not woke enough, they're actually combative. They come up in public to him to tell him to stop.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I put it on everything that is holy, bro. This scenario, I'm quitting that day, bro. This shit ever happened to me, I'm quitting, bro.
Drinking Diet Coke, bro. Like, it's absolutely pathetic.
Hey, you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream.
Why?
Boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching Coke.
Can you drink it out of a glass cup?
They want to police your behavior instead of just enjoying your content. And that just shows the difference in our communities right here. Right, so then he starts blaming the left. And keep in mind, this is the same guy who is back.
I'm like, yo, he is, oh my god. I say it all the time, especially online, bro. Hasan Piker and Till Lorenz gotta make up at least like 25% of why the, again, the online left just has infighting. Like, they themselves make up a fourth of it, bro. Like, I don't, what?
Baffled as to why liberals hate him.
I hate the tendency of the left to make it seem as though as long as they use academic language and emancipatory language, they can just be a fucking woke scold, boring loser who just everyone has to pay attention to. And
Yo, this shit is great. Hasan, you are bar for bar describing yourself. Like, this shit is actually insane.
the other problem is there are plenty of people that are going to fucking hear this shit and go, you know what? Was that person a black person? Was that person a brown person? Maybe they do actually have a real serious issue with what Hasan is saying. No, you're just being fucking insufferable and also incredibly cynical. And not only are you being insufferable and incredibly cynical, you're also lying about my positions now. If you have to justify your worldview or what you did just now by lying about what I'm saying after spending years in this fucking community, then maybe you should really reconsider how you approach the subject matter. Why?
I would suggest that for you for a lot of different topics. I would really suggest that you think about how you approach this subject matter, Hasan.
Do you feel the need to do this? Day one, because your blood pressure is at insane levels right now?
Oh my god, bro. He is cooked. And this is what I mean when I say you're cooked at the start of my videos.
You're cooked.
This is exactly what I mean, okay? Even your chatters are pointing out that you've literally been rage baited. And this is literally him getting a dose of his own medicine. Oh, they're lying about what I'm saying. Wow, Hasan, I wonder who does...
Really? That's very interesting, Hasan. That's excellent. Have you guys ever heard of this other term I got? It's called buzzwordism. When people use words with traumatic meanings or events in place of everyday common insults, usually because they have a differing political ideology, rhetoric, or opinion. In most cases, they are doing this because they disagree with you and want to paint you in a worse light by associating you with these negative connotations, such as calling a nigga a pedophile without any substantial proof of it. Like calling niggas rapists without any substantial proof of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Hasan, we really not trying to hear this shit, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. You mad that niggas is misconstruing your shit when you've been misconstruing niggas shits from day to this day. To this day. Like, bro, never, bro. You about to take that stupid action, stupid consequences back to the chin.
That definitely not Hasan. Hasan has never done that in his life. He has never lied in his entire life because honesty is his policy, right? He's just too honest.
That in itself is a lie, so I don't know if that's true.
Guys, I wish I could meet someone as honest as Hasan Piker. The guy who routinely calls Ethan a Zionist Israel dick rider, calls his wife a
terrorist baby killer,
a valid military target, and essentially implies that she's a baby killer terrorist, is now complaining that people are misrepresenting him and lying about him. Wow, man. It really feels like someone is...
Oh yeah, can I also introduce you to,
Victim complex. Cry bully.
Like, yeah, shut the fuck up, Hasan. Again, you go worry about niggas trying to quote-unquote misconstrue your shits, because again, that's another thing G-boys say, like we were saying earlier, you clip chimp you, bro, they niggas take you out of context, yada yada. Bro, there's no way you're about to sit here pressed about this, John Gang. How many niggas have you taken out of context? How many niggas have you missed the nuance on? How many niggas have you straight up slandered? Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Possessed his body and is letting out all of the pent-up anger, right? Hasan has like 1% good inside him, 99% is bullshit and evil or whatever, and that 1% is trying to come out and actually say the shit that he's been thinking this entire time. Man, how tragic, Hasan. If only you realized that everything you call
10 toes down
out others for literally applies to you.
You didn't say you like sundown towns. You said let these fucking mentally ill white supremacist losers self-exile, because that's what I said. But you're not going to actually say that. You're going to say, Hasan, you justified the existence of whites only towns. Okay, I totally understand if someone has never encountered my commentary before and maybe they misunderstand my position, but if you're in this community, it's just so frustrating. I hate having to deal with, you said you like pancakes, you must hate waffles as the primary fixture of people's politics on a daily basis.
Brother, you do that with other people's politics. You do that with people just in general. What are we talking about?
Okay, by the way, just saying, that's like his 500 swear this video. I already cut out about 50 of his F-bombs, right? And oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare to edit, okay? Buddy, it's time to expand your vocabulary. This is coming from the diabolical guy, okay? That's when you know you need to stop. And legitimately, Hasan's blood pressure has to be through the roof. Like, if you measured his body temperature, it's probably like 600 degrees. Now, again, I do actually understand his point. Basically, his chat is sort of misunderstanding him to appear like a virtuous person, to point out some mistake, right? And honestly, I'm defending him here, right? Because I want to be fair in that manner. This will always happen to anyone if you create content on the internet. Some portion of the audience will just not get it or whatever. A lot of people just don't understand my sarcasm whenever I'm talking or whatever. What I don't understand is the 12-minute non-stop meltdown.
That's the John I've been saying the whole time. When these guys, like, first of all, even getting to this point, when I talk about being one guide, bro, it's like, yo, don't pull these bulls up, bro. Like, why the fuck are you pulling these bulls up? And then to that, you pull this nigga up. Why are you ranting, raging at this nigga for 12 minutes straight? It's like, bro, again, this is the same. This is like the same shit with fucking Soy Dubs, bro. And heads were talking when not even heads, like when he was talking about the concern trolling shit, bro. I'm like, oh my god, like why would you feed back into this, gang? Like you're again, it's just Streisand effect. It's just Ouroboros concept. Like, bro, this is Mr. Piker, man. Remember, he's never gonna change.
For one chatter, and it's probably even longer than that, right? And I get that they're your own subscriber, but man, this is just not healthy, man. Did he up his like roid dose or something? Because like, I've never seen this level of rage. Then he perfectly points out what his own community is like.
You will never understand the point I'm trying to make because being insufferable is your politics, by the way. Me. I'm being insufferable. Pay attention to me. I'm using academic language. I'm using emancipatory language.
Hasan, weren't you the same guy that said like, yo, if anyone would be able to talk about politics or should be justified to talk about politics, it's you because you had that bullshit ass poli-sci degree, bro? Again, I'm wiping my fucking ass with that shit because for somebody with a degree, I'm wiping my ass with fucking grammar too. But for somebody that has a degree and at least half politics, boy, your commentary on it sure is fucking terrible. So it's like, what are we talking about? Again, would you not be coming from the narcissistic position? You literally say that everyone shares your same politics. The general people, bro, they colloquially have your same aligning ideologies. They think just like you. Like, bro, isn't this a narcissist way of thinking, bro? You literally have an echo chamber. They exile niggas, excommunicate niggas, banish them. You're gone. What are we talking about?
You have to listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now that you're actually hurting my feelings, but you're not hurting my white feelings. You're hurting my feelings as someone of insert marginalized identity. That this way, other people who will encounter this conversation later down the line, because I have a million different fucking haters who are clipping right now, salivating at the prospect of this conversation taking place, are going to use the most negative framing to cut 1,000 other fucking arguments about how Hasan is a white supremacist. See, snap now.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I would never make that argument unless you did something that would clearly incentivize, that would clearly incentivize that you were one. Obviously, we can tell the difference between satire and John Hasan, but the question is, can you? Because again, you would take the worst interpretation of anything anyone has ever done, again, especially if you, not even they, if you are negatively biased against them. So like, what are... It's like...
Hasan, I am actually salivating, all right? I'm salivating more than when I eat peanut butter and chocolate. I'm salivating more.
Oh, love Reese's so much.
Than Luffy getting a piece of
Luffy boys!
juicy meat. But you got that wrong, Hasan. I'm salivating at your Crashout, but I'm not gonna lie about you. Ironically,
Bingo. That's the same thing I keep saying. There's no point in even having to lie about Hasan to go and try to slander him because he slanders himself. He does shit that makes him look bad on his PR and optics every fucking day. So what's the point of lying about this nigga, bruh? He gonna fuck around, lie, and make himself look bad anyway.
one of your biggest ops or whatever, actually defends you in this situation. I think that chatter is misunderstanding you, and you are not actually defending white supremacy in that instance, right? Funny how that works. Your ops are the only people who are actually honest, right? I don't need to lie about Hasan.
This is the shit we be saying all the time. Because again, this is, it's so fucking annoying. Because yeah, Hasan says people need to show me more charitability, all that shit, bro. Honestly, my best policy, we obviously know that's bullshit, right? But the minute, bro, I mean, the fucking minute, bro, somebody fuck up or do some other John, bro, again, he's coming back, clapping down on that John, boy. Fuck the context, the nuance. Nah, bro, this nigga evil. All this shit. Meanwhile, if heads like us, the right-wing mega grifter slop tubers, someone like Asmongold or Ethan, you know what I'm saying, Jack don't go out and do this John. Bro, again, he on ass immediately. Nah, bro, wait, you're lying, bro. Do you see these motherfuckers are just malicious liars, all that shit. Meanwhile, this nigga literally Hasan. Hey, bro, shout out leftovers. It's annoying. It is.
Because the truth is enough to make you see that he's a clown. And there's ample evidence of that. I don't need to make shit up. By the way, here's what his chat is saying. How is Unk still going? And they're spamming that. Infighting moment. Let me join you on that drink chatter. They're literally having a drinking game to this guy's Crashout. We got more chatters. Yeet just came, and that's the Twitter account that posts him. Hasan hates
All 20K.
black people. This is a Clipper's dream. Then the chatter calls him a victim, and he literally proves their point.
Oh, gotcha. Politics is boring. No, politics is not boring. You can make
Politics is boring as fuck.
politics fun, okay?
I don't know how fun them shits really be.
You can make it fun. I try to all the time.
Yeah, you try to. And honestly, every time we are watching, and I guess you can call me from a biased perspective, because of course I do not like you, Hasan, but that shit is definitely not fun, especially when you're covering it. No, better yet, no, fuck you too, Hasan. You know who it's really not fun? When you're fucking, oh my god, when you're watching him try to commentate on politics or some shit.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had, like, IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Soy dubs! Cause god damn it, I cannot fucking stand that agonizing pain, suffering, and fucking torture because he wants to sit there and suck your fucking cock. You know he dead ass thinks he's gonna be you, bro. The white you're already the white you coming out of your own mouth! The most white passing bull of all time. But anyway, that's not even my main point. It's truly fucking agonizing watching Soy Dubs think he's you. And it's even more agonizing watching you be you. Politics is not fun. I fucking hate politics. Real shit. And I don't keep saying it. The only reason we talk about this shit is because dumbasses like Hasan, who are in the EHDIA Plus Cinematic Universe, part of the CDSD, decides he's a political commentator. So sometimes we gotta cover him tangentially auxiliary. But boy, that shit isn't fun. Not at all.
Spite of the fucking best attempts of the most smarmy, annoying fucking douchebag loser on the goddamn planet.
Funny. I know one. I'm looking at him.
Oh, don't refresh their logs. They have, yeah, I know. False dichotomies. I can see this is a sore point for
The victim complex is so wild. Man. Oh, that's so funny. And look what I have highlighted up here. Oh, man. That's really interesting. Let's go for a little read along. Victim complex. A psychological pattern of consistently viewing oneself as a victim of external circumstances, others' actions, or life itself, leading to feelings of powerlessness, pessimism, and a reluctance to take personal responsibility. A casual for Hasan. Dad.
bro. I just sound like that. Haha, I don't have to try. The victim complex is so wild. I'm not a victim, dumbass. I'm not.
Hasan, you're the victim in every scenario. Please stop. At least you perceive yourself to be the victim in every scenario. Please do not.
You are ever come in here and say this is life or death for me and you don't take this shit seriously, because if this was life or death for you, you would probably not behave like this.
By the way, that was way longer. He swore about 50 more times, so I had to cut that out because I don't get flagged if you like spam the F word or whatever. Sailor Mouth here actually
Yeah, quite literally why all my videos would be yellow.
doing 1000 IQ move, making it harder to clip him. But you are absolutely a victim, dude. I feel like today's the one day that Schrodinger's Turk didn't actually work, right? He couldn't color change to brown because he was stuck being like this white
Schrodinger's Turk.
white supremacist or whatever, right? I mean, it can't work every single time. You can't use the same card every single time. It's just people are gonna get used to it, all right? They're gonna find ways to counter.
They're gonna find the counters, bro. They gonna read up on all your combos, bro. This is literally future sight. Head's gonna use a advanced observation hockey. See through that shit, bro. Stop playing.
it. And I do agree that politics is usually boring unless
Boring as shit.
somebody like you is crashing out. Then it's very fun.
Absolutely. I would say max entertainment there. And I do say it all the time for the G-Boys. Hasan, I think Hasan is very entertaining. And like we were saying earlier, not because he's very introspective on politics or insightful on geopolitics or anything. It's because, well, look. I'm sure you've been seeing. That's why.
Pure responded almost 12 minutes of Hasan. Yeah, no thank you. Don't worry, you can watch the filtered down version through the Pegasus channel. Okay, watch this. The most entertaining clip of Hasan I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. Whole thing looks and sounds like he's looking in the mirror, screaming, scolding, and mocking himself like a lunatic.
It's like, yo, I don't know what's like. I think this one is better, but the last rant he had, bro, when he was talking about the 1 sub, I think that was that the 81-month sub? I'm pretty sure it might have been. I could be wrong on that. When he was doing that whole rant, I hate socialism, I hate the left. Like, yeah. This and that, bro, they boxing right now, bro. This is the two best Hasan clips I've ever seen.
It's a must-watch 10 out of 10 short film. Legitimately, I'm actually so upset because I don't have a good title thumbnail for this video. And I don't know how to get across to you guys that this is the best episode ever, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. I've never seen him like this. He's raging like a rabid creature.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, gang. I'm like, yo, you're still crashing out about this bull. You're still crashing out about this bull. Like, gang, just leave it alone. Like,
Gated mic is peaking 10 different times. Feels like you're on Tyler 1 stream. The irony of not realizing he's actually describing himself the whole time while looking at.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, that truly is the major irony to this. The whole entire time he's ranting about this boy. Yo, Chatter, you're a narcissist, bruh. You don't actually care about progressive politics, bruh. The joint you're talking about, bruh, you don't even actually be on this type of timing. Man. Hasan, I think you might align with that too. You might definitely align with that. Like, bro, what?
Unaware, raging emote, fantastic. Right, so then he starts crying about me again, and now we know confirmed whenever he says sloptuber, he's talking about me because he's actually mentioned my name now.
Morpeg has made a dozen videos about you in the past few days. I love that guy. That would otherwise be like, oh, let me check in to see what this guy was saying. Those guys will watch those fucking brain-breaking, thought-terminating sloptubers and go, yeah, this guy. And then we...
Well, yeah, that's because when they watch you, they don't get the truth. They get deny, deflect, counterattack, obviously pathological eye, victim complex, cry, bully, always play plausible deniability, never take accountability. They get the diversion tactics. They're gonna get the pander. Meanwhile, you come to the right-wing mega grifter sloptubers, depending on who they are, because obviously there's a nuance to that too. Some heads might be a little bit more crazy than others, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get the truth. Something they're not getting from you, Hasan. And I feel like for you, that might be a problem. Because, yo, if these G-boys, if they end up really realizing that their God's Daddy King isn't actually the guy who they thought he was, everything that he's saying was just a pander, was just a grift, I think that'll still be a problem for you, Hasan. You talking about the sloptubers are brain-breaking, doing all this. What's brain-breaking about them? The fact that, yeah, bro, you having to deal with these heads, telling the truth about you is breaking your brain? That's tough work, Hasan. I got it's like, yo, brother, again, you can't just be pressed at the sloptubers, gang. The person you got to be pressed at is just you, Hasan. Maybe you should stop lying. Maybe you should. Nah, it ain't happening. Hasan, you're never changing, baby. Trust, I know. It ain't never happening.
Lose those guys to the right-wing pipeline eventually because they're just rudderless. Okay? That's what I'm sad about. That's what I'm always sad about. Don't you sort of think you're reaping what you sow a little bit? I mean, it's literally always a 40-month chatter. First of all, that was a 6-month chatter. These are the people you created, homie. The chickens are coming home to roost.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, I don't know. He kind of got you there, didn't he?
Ooh, actually, funny enough. Ooh. That was an excellent example of a one guy right there, too. Bingo. To have your entire argument, worldview, or emotional reaction undermined or dismissed because of a single example, usually one guy that disproves or contradicts your point. Bam. Bingo. On the money. Hey, dog, that was a 40-month chatter. Didn't you cultivate these type of bulls? So, like, if you don't like dealing with them, why did you bring these type of heads into your audience? That's a grand question, chatter. I wonder what he'll say. But I guarantee you, it'll probably be something along the lines of deny, deflect, counterattack. And you shouldn't be surprised when it rolls through.
And this man is so pissed, brain-breaking, thought-terminating sloptubers. Okay, I gotta admit, that's a decent insult, okay? Especially when you realize that it should be applied to you, okay?
I'm about to say, literally, like, hit that nigga with a reverse Uno. I'm like, yeah, bro, go ahead and turn that back around for me, gang, because that sounded like you more than me.
You are the brain-breaking, thought-terminating sloptuber. Ironically, the only place where actual thinking goes on is on one of these channels, as opposed to the Hasan.
And it's so funny because Hasan is the same guy baby bitching, crying, and moaning, talk about heads ain't critically thinking, especially when they talk about him. Boy, when the fuck are you ever critically thinking? Literally never. Definitively. Tough works we got going on there. The toughest.
Micro broadcast. There's absolutely fucking nothing going on there except a bunch of crash outs, a bunch of random terrorism. I don't know. The Hasan hates his audience arc has dropped gem after gem on the timeline. He absolutely hates them. Right, so Asman responded.
Don't you sort of think you're reaping what you sow a little bit? I mean, it's literally always a 40-month chatter. First of all, that was a 6-month chatter. These are the people you...
The 40-month chatter means that this is a viewer that had probably seen him banning the 40-month chatter yesterday. That's crazy.
Created, homie. The chickens are coming home to roost. Like, it's the...
The chickens are coming home to roost, and now you're gonna pull up the whole logs.
All of these losers that behave...
Hasan, Yo, Hasan, you're like actually getting me fucking mad with this shit, nigga. Because then you'll keep complaining about this shit, talk about these niggas. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. These fucking narcissists. These fucking guys, bro, they're fake progressives. Malding, bro. Stop pulling these niggas up. Bro, holy fuck. Like, bro, god damn it. Like, yo, I don't understand, bro. If this shit truly getting you pissed off, you teed off, bro. You just crashed out for 12 minutes straight on the dime, bro. Stop pulling these niggas up on screen.
Like this, all of the fucking hyper scrutinizing, endless puritanical spiral enjoying leftists actually give Asmon gold.
Nigga, you cultivated these type of niggas. The purist, the prosperity test. Like, brother, these are the niggas that you wanted there. You pandered to them.
Audience a fantastic opportunity to sit around and jerk off about how fucking dumb we are on the left.
You're so right. You're so right.
He said, nigga, you ain't even wrong. Nigga, you not even wrong, though.
That's hilarious. No, he's totally right about this. Those like horse racing threads about him on his Reddit, and then like all.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, I always talk about this. But sidebar, and then the horse racing job, like yo, they were that one Hasan G that was doing that John was frying him up until the point where they got to the John. They were like, yo, and I even told Hasan, and he looked up and pulled up my chat, and he still didn't listen. I'm like, yep, you fucking G boys, yep.
Those girls talking about how he's a misogynist and like all this other stuff on TikTok.
Because we are. It's guys like this that make out like.
Yeah, that was a girly pop where the Hasan G boys was sending her like death threats and like threatening to dox her and shit. Yeah.
Bandits here, and they laugh at us. Neck bearded losers love this kind of constant fucking crash out infused discourse on the left.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, look, he's saying chickens come home to roost. I'm here to watch you fall apart.
Why the fuck would you read this? Like, it's just so stupid.
Oh my god, what a legend. And honestly, I'm also here to watch you fall apart, Hasan. In fact, a lot of people are here to do exactly that. We kind of
That'd be me.
make it a part of our daily routine. Was Hasan like this?
The Daily Slops. Truly mixy and messy on the EHDIA Plus Cinematic Universe.
Before the Shotgate scandal, I don't think it was this crazy. Honestly, I gotta admit, that brain broke him.
Nah, Collargate completely fucked him. Like, bro, I mean, Collargate took this nigga of mine, bro. This nigga Hasan's dome cap boy said, yo, let me hit it raw dog, no condom, bro. Street doggy style. Completely fucked this shit, bro. Giving his brain belt to ass. I'm like, yo, gang. It's just been meltdown after crash out, after spurg out, after all these Johns, bro. And again, it all boils back down to what? Stupid ass actions lead to stupid ass consequences, and those stupid ass actions were all based on the merits of who?
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Mr. Piker. Like, dude, I'm like, if there's any person that Hasan wants to be mad at crash out on, it should be himself. Like, I don't, bruh.
Like, legitimately, I've never seen this level of anger and seething from him. It's like every cell of his body is itching to get rage baited. Hasan has the emotional intelligence of a tired 3-year-old.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, does he remember any memories? Let me stop playing. Let me not even make a reference to that job, bro. Children retain their memories from 3.5 years old. Denims. Nah, no, they don't. No, they don't. And how do I know that? How do I know that? Instead of looking at this literal cited source with a cited article and everything, myself, I know it. Because I don't remember my memories. I hate all of these people.
Okay, let's not insult the 3-year-old. Moving on to one of my favorite segments, Kaceytron crying nonstop right after
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
She got sued by Ethan for violating copyright and is losing everything now. She continues being a vile, disgusting, manipulative person, slandering everyone and playing victim. Here she is melting down about Asmon.
Makes sense.
And so what's this here? Right-wing bot farms artificially inflate the popularity of red pill ideology. More people join in because it's seen as popular and easy money. And anybody who speaks against red pill ideology gets artificial hate and ridicule from right-wing bot farms. Is this not what's happening? Yeah, everybody that disagrees with you is a robot. That's exactly.
Yep, makes sense.
You're right. My sister made a post and is being attacked by incels, claiming my family deserves to have our home taken because of consequences. Please show us some support.
Yeah. Why the fuck is consequences in quotes? Kaceytron, you did a stupid ass action by smoking before you spoke. And guess what? Getting sued for malicious copyright infringement was the consequence? What are we talking about?
Bro, every comment on here is just about me. It's all about me. Holy shit. This is crazy.
A lot of harassment. I've dealt with like a lot of harassment over the years.
Yeah, so am I. From you, bitch.
Nah.
Girly pop.
girly pop. Yeah, so am I. From you, bitch. Like, I would never. That's just crazy, bro. Don't say that just to the uns. No cap. But I'll be damned if I'm sitting here pressed over that shit for Kaceytron. Fuck off, bro. I mean, like, yo, Denims is on the list herself. Kaceytron gets a pass? Nigga, hell nah. Watch out.
Mean.
Dude, Casey is honestly the ultimate cry bully. Emphasis on cry. Because what is it, the 3rd episode and she's still just playing victim?
Cry bully. A person often in a position of power or prominence who uses crocodile tears or feigned distress to manipulate others into agreeing with them, often to shut down dissent or to claim victimhood for themselves. Ooh. On the money, baby. That's on the money. Like, yo. Kaceytron, give it up. You lose. And you lose on your own merits. Because your actions were stupid, like we said.
Bro, we get it. Your life is ruined. We already threw the pizza party. I guess we gotta throw a barbecue too now. My God.
Get the cookout women, I feel that.
Celebration after celebration. And you just know that if this was happening to Asmongold or somebody else, like
she'd be clapping like a seal. Yeah, these fucking incels, they deserve their downfall. And then you already know she was saying is John about Asmongold trying to say that like he ended up killing his mother. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro. These heads are straight. Oh my god, like they're all maxed out on the 5 stats. Let's just keep it a block. They are all maxed out on the 5 stats. But specifically on this John, bro, usually the one that they have, like that everyone on the 5 stats has, is never take accountability, which they'll of course applies here. But a lot of you motherfuckers are cry bullies, dude.
legitimately have zero sympathy, and that's exactly why nobody should have anything for her. And also, she's a horrible person who just slanders people left and right, tries to ruin their lives, and then when she rightfully gets destroyed in court, then she plays victim. But now, correct! Now it's just too much, right? I mean, this is karma, and karma's a queen. So then Asmon exposes her past.
He's going to ruin my life. That he's
going to, he is. And I'm going to watch the entire thing and laugh at it the whole time. It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Going to foreclose on.
And actually, like, that's not even really true, because like Ethan Klein being able to ruin her life implies that her life isn't already ruined to begin with. Your life.
That's actually a fair point, because I tell you right now, boy, she was doing them damn sea bear circles. I think that life has been ruined.
Life is already ruined to begin with. You are a deadbeat, burnout, loser streamer that's barely getting by. You barely get by grifting off of other deadbeat, loser, middle-aged women that hate men for a various amount of reasons. And this is what you've been doing for the better part of 10 years now. And so that's it. Like, you used to be a booby streamer. You used to farm that stuff. You used to capitalize and spread those negative stereotypes yourself. But now, once your looks have faded, now you're not able to do it anymore, and so now you decide to just dedicate all of your streams to hating men that are more successful than you ever were.
Oh no! Go! Game! Now that one was true. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Asmon hit his fucking downbeat, and that shit, boy, that shit was a crit.
That's all you do. That's all you were. That's all you are.
You know, like, I feel anxious, like I feel under threat all the time, like.
Yeah, there you go. Like, what about whenever Ethan got the skull sent?
I was about to say, literally, what about when Ethan and Miss Ela, you know what I'm saying, they had a false CPS call on them, bruh. Like, you know, heads trying to literally take away their children for no fucking reason at all whatsoever, just on the basis of, yeah, I don't like this head online because they have certain political ideologies or they have certain opinions, bruh. They're doing that type of shit. What about feeling bad for them? Nah, you ain't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck at all. In fact, you kept antagonizing. And again, like the Rich King is saying, what about two human calls, skulls being sent? You feel anything for that? You didn't. It's like, yo, what are we sitting here talking about? Again, these heads are super biased. And again, biased to heads that share the same exact ideologies, or better yet, are spitting and regurgitating the same exact like shits, pander, whatever it may be back at them, bro. If it's somebody they disagree with, they don't give a fuck at all whatsoever. So why now should those people feel bad for you? They don't. Tough.
So I wonder if he felt under threat, or he had CPS weaponized against him because of some fucking internet drama. What do you think about that?
I'm waking up in the middle of the fucking night screaming.
Yeah. She didn't give a fuck. But you know what she does give a fuck about? Her stupid ass consequences.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy. Wow. How could you have done this to yourself?
That's pretty accurate. It's a little bit of fuck around and find out here, right? She's blaming
No, it's a lot of fuck around to find out. Straight FAFL. Like, come on, yo. She fucked around and smoked before she spoke, and then she found out when she got hit with a malicious copyright infringement lawsuit.
this on other people when all of this is due to her own actions. Don't do the crime if you can't do the
Get in. I love that. Yo, I love that image where Pegasus just pulls it up.
crime. Infamous
Get
sin,
in.
right? And I just want you guys to treat her like a criminal. Like, if a criminal starts fucking crying in front of your face, nobody's gonna have any sympathy for her. But she's done criminal type shit, but because she's a
I don't even need to assume she's a criminal. I've just seen most of the shit she's done, especially within the last calendar year, bro. All in the EHDIA plus cinematic universe. Kaceytron, you're not a good person, hun. Sorry. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
There will be no sympathy from me, personally. And there never has been any. Not for you or any of those other fucking dick-sucking orbiters, bro. Don't even get me started at G-boys. Fuck y'all niggas.
streamer, she just comes on and fake cries in front of the internet for the 5 millionth time, and everyone should feel sorry for her. I mean, shut the hell up and
Get in. Get in.
crawl back in the cell, which you will need to supersize because you ain't fitting. Also, my god, if you know Casey's past, she has always had the career of being the most pathetic streamer ever. And honestly, she's just mad that she can no longer make money from incels being like a booby streamer. So
Nah, honestly, no, the most pathetic streamer ever is definitely Yoko. And you want to know why? Because if the most pathetic streamer ever is Kaceytron, and Yoko found inspiration to start streaming because of Kaceytron, then it goes to show where she's at. I mean, fuck it. We can just see where they're at. Have you seen the soyed up stream of the blog? Holy fuck. Is it goddamn fucking pathetic.
she hates them now. No wonder it's like always in her vocabulary. It's like, oh, they turned on me and they're no longer giving me money, and therefore I just absolutely hate them and I'll spam the word every single day until the end of time. Like, I don't know, Casey, maybe you should have gone to the gym and gone on a diet if your entire career was built on your appearance as like this booby streamer or whatever. Then
I ain't see a miss.
Hasbin talks about how Casey hates.
And y'all know I get down for the Huns. But that's legitimately just, like, getting down to the brass tacks true. If you're a booby streamer and your whole entire career relies on your appearance because this is what heads are donating to you for, then, yeah, hun, if you start to become less attractive generally and colloquially, then, yeah, it might hit. Also, y'all know my main thing I always talk about. I don't give a damn if your face card could be absolutely stunning, hun. The cherries, oh, they looking nice, bro. The rumskis, absolutely whamming. But if that heart is the color of this shirt, it's cracked. You're ugly inside and out. You're just ugly in general, so who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And Kaceytron, your personality, frightening, harrowing.
It's him, and the beef started because he dated her competition.
What was her motive to come at you? Because I dated a girl that put her out of a job. That's the reason why. See, Kaceytron used to be a booby streamer, but then I dated a booby streamer that was a lot more attractive than her and more well-liked than her. And so that earned Kaceytron's dislike. And if you look at the timeline of her negatively tweeting about me, it lines up to right after I started dating King Sparkles.
Oh! Yeah, she just mad because my girly pop looked better. She was just tight my girly pop had better stats. Like, bro. Nah. Yo, Roach King clocking the shit out of her.
Which is like, honestly, like, I mean, I don't blame them, right? I mean, like, I get it, right? I definitely get it. But that's the reason why.
He said, I mean, fuck it, bro. I mean, like, yo, I know what I cooked. I know that I'm the one that put that shit on the stove, but like, like, yeah, bro. Nah, bro. I freaking love the Roach King, bro.
It's about me. That's the real reason. Is because I basically dated the girl that put her out of a job. And Casey even spread lies about my ex-girlfriend too. Like, she's such a nasty,
Are we surprised? Hell no.
nasty person, right?
No way she hates Asmon because he dated a more attractive streamer. That is diabolical, okay? So essentially, she wanted to date Asmongold instead, it appears like.
Nah, from what I'm getting is just like literally, literally in terms of stats. It's like, yo, some of these tier 5 sims, some of these tier 3 sims, some of these bulls that, you know what I'm saying, be watching some of these girly pops because they find them mad attractive and all that. There were just more heads that found her attractive than Kaceytron. Simple as that. Simple as that. Just straight up. Or at least depending on, like, you know what I'm saying, the content actually, you know what I'm saying, heads making engaging content. More heads found her entertaining than Kaceytron.
Basically, this other girl just stole her thunder, became more popular than her, and also got into a relationship with Asmon. So technically, all of this is Kaceytron's incel outrage. This is the ultimate plot twist. Oh my god. She basically wanted Asmongold. That's insane.
Femcel.
And I've been saying her #1 mistake was becoming a Hasan orbiter. It's a prophecy.
Yeah, that's a mistake that, like, quite literally all of these heads have made.
Foretold since the beginning of time. As Astro Phoenix from Yu-Gi-Oh! Said, "You can't hide from destiny." I think that's what he said. It's been a long time, but something to do with destiny.
It's been a minute.
Right? And yeah, clearly she didn't subscribe to the series because she's cooked. Now click this video to have a wonderful day. Unlike Hasan, of course, is molding. I got this from Anime Festival Asia, by the way. I don't know if it's gonna stay in the background.
It's Luby Boys. You still there?
Like, this is really awkward, so I don't know where to put it. I tried to put it on the mat, but it kept falling over, so I don't know, guys. Maybe you just have to deal with the barren room, all right? Also, my camera sucks, obviously, so you can't really see anything. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, baby. You better stop playing with one of my glorious slop kings. Le Pegasus! That was... Oh, let's go back.
Room, all right?
Hasan has, officially given up. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, OG Daily Slops, that boy will be down in the description. First link, sure to love it, of course. Le Pegasus, glorious slop kings. You know we love our kings. The sloppiest ones. Facts. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture. Well, one, I'll be seeing you tomorrow because there's no final opinions and conjecture for Kaceytron. I mean, like, again, she's getting cooked actively. I'm pretty sure Lust dropped a video on her, John, because I think that Ethan missed today's like pod episode or whatever to go handle some John with Kaceytron in court, so she's fried. She's fucked. Like, it's... We've been saying this for the longest time. Going back on Hasan, yeah, this was definitely his best spurg out yet. His best crash out yet. His best meltdown yet. Trust me. Absolute cinema. Diabolica. But yeah, like, he's just gonna keep doing this shit because, one, again, he pandered to these niggas. This is the audience he built. So now if they're trying to cancel his ass because it's a purity testing Olympics and every nigga's going for gold, well, guess what, Hasan? You ain't getting a medal. In fact, your ass is getting kicked out of the event like it was the DNC. It's like, dude, fuck, that shit ain't going, right? Two to that, Hasan, if you don't want to deal with getting one guide, stop pulling these niggas the fuck up. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, wait, you're doing what you always do. The dumbass shit. It's like, bro. So he's just gonna keep dealing with this shit. And, like, yeah, the backlash is going to be endless, too, because, yeah, I'm sorry, his prior actions are just bad. You shouldn't have glazed up those U.S. designated terrorist organizations. You shouldn't be grifting socialism. You shouldn't have shocked their fucking dog for no goddamn reason. It's like, yeah, brother, you do dumbass shit. You have stupid-ass actions. You get stupid-ass fucking consequences. And now Hasan is realizing that, oh, yeah, wait, every nigga on Earth doesn't want to suck my fucking cock blatantly. And, yeah, there are niggas that generally have good criticisms for me and do not like me. Some of them are his own G-boys now. So, yeah, it's slowly waking up for Mr. Piker. But will it fully? I doubt it. I do. But you already know what it is for Hasan. We're definitely going to be covering him tomorrow because, again, this is our glorious God Zaddy King. And he said it himself. He'll never quit. He'll be putting out content for us all the time. So make sure to, well, be ready to level your barn. Because the farming will always ensue. Especially for Hasan. Hefty. But other than that, again, shout out sure to love of Pegasus, one of our glorious slop kings. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
you